Blue lights on the driveway. The stars are just holes in the ceiling tonight. I'm driving past the citrus groves in a dress that doesn't fit quite right. A ghost in a vintage Jaguar, chasing the ghost of a Saturday night. The radio is playing something old, something Chet Baker used to blow. And I'm wondering if the palm trees miss me, or if they're glad to see me go. I've got a suitcase full of lace and secrets I never intended to keep, and a heart that's like a motel room. Too many memories, not enough sleep. The moon is a pale pill dissolved in a glass of dark California wine, and I'm tracing the map of your heartbeat, trying to make it align with mine. But honey, home isn't a place with a zip code or a white picket fence. It's the way you look at me when nothing in this world makes sense. It's the smoke in my lungs and the salt on my skin when the tide comes in low. It's the don't leave yet when we both know it's time for me to go. Take me back to the garden, back to the wild, back to the start. Home is just the sound of your name breaking my neon heart. I remember the diner in Topanga where the coffee tasted like copper and rain. We were kids playing house in a mansion built out of beautiful shimmering pain. You wore your leather jacket like armor, I wore my hair in a messy crown. Two little tragedies looking for a reason to never come back down. Now the mansions are empty and the swimming pools are filled with dead leaves, and I'm just a girl in a movie who nobody ever truly believes. I look for you in the faces of strangers at the Chateau Marmont at 3, but they're all just flickering shadows of the man you used to be. There's a payphone in the desert that still rings in the middle of the night. I answer it just to hear the silence, just to feel the desert light. You told me I was a hurricane, that I'd blow your world to the ground, but I was just a breeze looking for a window where I wouldn't be found. I bought a house on the cliffside where the fog rolls in thick and gray. I spend my afternoons writing letters to the girl I threw away. She had blue ribbons in her hair and a smile that didn't hurt to wear. Now I'm just a collection of diamonds in high-speed despairs. Because honey, home isn't a place with a zip code or a white picket fence. It's the way you look at me when nothing in this world makes sense. It's the smoke in my lungs and the salt on my skin when the tide comes in low. It's the don't leave yet when we both know it's time for me to go. Take me back to the garden, back to the wild, back to the start. Home is just the sound of your name breaking my neon heart. And if the world ends tonight in a flash of Hollywood gold, I wanna be wearing your sweater, feeling brave and feeling old. We can watch the satellites fall like tears into the Pacific blue. I never cared about the destination as long